And we're back here at Bender Arena with head coach Teague Moore. And Teague, tough one today. And it seems like it's been a little bit for you guys as of late. The bonus points just getting you, and it kind of bites you again today.
Yeah, we knew coming into this one that where we were good and where they were good, those guys were going to have the chance to take advantage of those opportunities, which really left those swing matches. And unfortunately today, obviously they put a lot of points on the board, but I think the big difference was that 157-pound match. I felt like as the match was moving on, we were in a pretty good spot for it, but we unfortunately went to our back and we ended up with the loss.
Yeah, you got to credit Fisher again, good wrestler, had some good moves in that one. The positives in this one, a lot of wins, your main guys. We'll start with Profaci. It's senior day, and he put on a performance.
He did. What's really good about Sal right now is this time of the year, he talked about in the past that this time of the year was a tough time of the year for him. Now he's got great energy. He's a leader on the team, in the practice room, and for the whole group. So it's exciting to see where he's at, and I'm excited for his postseason.
Keyshawn Clark, tough start today. It's been some matches lately where he's had to go to some other things. What do you think of his performance as he kind of poured it on late?
Yeah, I really like the fact that he changed gears in that match. So we saw his last home performances. He kind of got stuck in a rut and kept going back to the same thing. Today, we seen him, he looked a little bit more relaxed, and he wrestled a little bit more relaxed, and then later in the match, you really saw him pull out some of those things that he's capable of doing. So I was very happy for him.
One more wrestler-based question. Both Curry, Tanner Harvey, guys who've got some goals for the postseason. What'd you think of what they did today?
So Gage, I'm happy that he's able to get that type of win. We'd love to see him start that earlier in the match. Tanner hit an opponent that his opponent knew what his job was, and his opponent was sticking to it. Now, I will say this, like I said about Keyshawn, Tanner learned how to change gears late in that match because he saw the attacks that he was taking, he wasn't quite finishing. Then when he changed how he was attacking and driving to his finishes, then the takedown started coming for him, and he ended up earning the major right at the very end with the added stall call. So we were happy with that.
Teague, you wind the season down. You got George Mason, followed by, of course, Penn State. They're one of the big boys on the block, obviously, then EIWAs. How do you kind of pursue this end of the season with your team?
So with George Mason, we're going to be prepared and ready. Those guys, the program's making big improvements, and for both of our teams, there's going to be some matchups that I think are going to be key for us in terms of preparation for postseason. Penn State is just a great opportunity for us to get into an environment that is, it's got an NCAA feel to it, so that is going to be a good warm-up for that postseason, and we're going into it with the reality of, look, we're coming in to fight in the battle, and our individual preparation is going to play a big part in that.
I'll tell you what, it's not maybe what Carver Hawkeye is, but it's sure getting there, and it's going to be one experience these guys remember for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely.